Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay, let's look at the last week. This is Sunday Social Security Roundup, in case you haven't been here before. And what's funny about the last week, and I think the week before, we attached the prior week to whatever the current week's roundup is, just for anybody who missed it, just in case. And somehow during the upload, which is the whole YouTube feature, the second video has been coming up like wah wah, like like a whole voiceover. It's very eerie. So one of my very nice, um, I don't know, people that I know on here alert me and go, Steph, something happened to your voice. So then I try to figure out and upload it again. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's going to still happen. I guess I have to start checking them, which I don't really take the time to do that. I just go zoop, but I guess I will. Okay. So we are talking the week of the 21st, so that's October 21st, a Monday, until Saturday the 26th. So where are we at here? On the 21st, Sunday, this was for disabled veterans, because I just hear this a lot. And it was the question came up about, can you skip some of those really annoying reports that the SSA wants you to draft up and submit, such as the function report? And we discuss a little bit of that, and the risks of doing so. On the 22nd, that would be Tuesday, this is a request by somebody. It was, any guidance on filling out the appeal for reconsideration, which is the SSA-561. So we just went through it real fast. It's pretty simple. In fact, I bet you the fact that it's as simple as it is really what throws people off, because you think it's going to be, it should be more complicated responses to some of the questions, but it's really not. Okay. 23rd. This was I just wanted to share this tip because I'm seeing it in my practice and it's a beautiful thing. It has to do with the new 5-year work look back period. And in a certain way, a strategy that can help people for whom the shoe would fit, be able to take advantage of that 5-year work look back period and how it can help them. It is not going to help all claimants, but those that have been out of work for a while very well could, or if your work has been under SGA in the last recent years, you're still earning your credits and keeping your insured status going, which is great. So you're not looking down the neck of a DLI, date less insured, which is in the past or tomorrow. But it can help those people too. But it won't necessarily help people who have just stopped working. So I'm sorry for you guys, but I wanted to share it to everybody else. And who knows, you might one day, unfortunately, find yourself as the person it could now benefit if you don't win sooner. Okay, that was, and then I guess it was the 23rd, 24th. Another tip. This was really in response to someone who was concerned about not being fully transparent and honest with a medical provider about whether you have filed an SSD claim. And I'm pretty strongly opinionated on this one. To each his own, guys. But I have a big thing about keeping your private stuff private when you have no reason to believe it could help you to not be. So we go into that a little bit here. This is actually kind of then almost like a very belated addendum to the original video, which was me sharing what I see people making a mistake doing when it comes to discussing their legal matters with others. And this particular add-on was in response to someone who thought it might be a little uncomfortable to not be fully forthright about an inquiring doctor. So I go into a bit about it. But again, it's all to each his own. I share with you my perceptions and my experience, given what I've practiced for the last couple decades. But everyone's different, and you have to kind of go with what maybe your gut tells you should do. But my gut would not tell me anything other than what I share. Okay, so that was Thursday. right? The 24th. Okay. And then Friday was the fraud law review. And this one was kind of despicable. A Utah Pilates instructor feigned a stroke and severe symptoms to collect disability for 15 years while she was still fully able to function and work. It's despicable. Sorry, it's just so despicable. I look at my people who many of them suffer quite greatly, and I'd say all of them suffer, some more than others, although all are disabled. Some disabilities are more suffering in terms of pain and all that. And to see someone lie, cheat, and steal like that drives me crazy. Okay, that was Friday Fraud Law Review. Oh yeah, Saturday. Which one was this? Oh yeah, okay. This is yesterday. So we go through, and I just gotten an alert from the SSA, so that's why I did it. Going down what you should know if you're going to be applying online by yourself as a pro se, the things you want to have prepared in advance. And SSA does provide a handy little check sheet. So I provide the check sheet. I believe I linked it in the description. And then we just go over it verbally in case you like to hear stuff instead of just read it. All right. That was it for the week, guys. Have a fantastic new week. Hope everybody's as healthy and safe and happy as they can be. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye. See you during the week. So you just listened to the week's roundup of all 7 days right behind us and what those video tips were. Are you concerned if you didn't necessarily catch the ones from the week prior to that? Don't worry, we're going to attach it right here. Have a great week, guys. Bye.
Good morning and happy Sunday. Here's a little Social Security roundup for you for the past week. And let me just try to find my page. Let's see. Okay. This is from the 14th to the 19th of October. Can you believe it's October? Halloween is coming. Busting pumpkins. I carved one out, but I cannot reveal what I carved. Some people might be offended. Anyway, okay, so last week, on the 14th, which would have been, I guess, Monday, this was about failed work attempts. Someone prompted me to do this one. When they may exist before you apply, during and after you apply, and one, when you might need to use the argument of failed work attempt to preserve your benefits or your claim. On the 15th, that was Tuesday, going over what part of the sequential evaluation process likely takes the longest, and we go through that and why. On the 16th, so that would be what, Wednesday. This was about DAC beneficiaries, disabled adult children, and Medicaid/Medicare and what they get. On the 17th, this was, I was working on a work history report, and I kind of went into what not to do. It was kind of to me, it's an obvious one, but people do it all the time. People like to write less if they can get away with it, but sometimes you don't want to do that. So that was the October 17th. And the 18th, Friday, we had for law review. This was a lovely, not so lovely New York woman who had survivor benefits. I believe it was for disabled children, but that's funny because they don't have to be disabled to get survivor benefits. Anyway, I'll have to take a look at that. But anyway, she was stealing their benefits. I believe if I recall, and I have to say I'm a little dim today, they didn't even live with her anymore. Obviously, the custodian person who's caring for children is the one who oversees the money for their benefit. Okay, and then Saturday, someone asked me, and I think I saw twice in some of the questions about vocational rehab. If you seek services from them, hoping to get a job you can do, Could that be good, bad, both, neither? And we go through that a little bit. Yeah, so guys, have a great week. I hope you have a good weekend. My weekend came to a little turnabout. So I feel God, it seems like I'm a little behind the 8 ball lately. My husband caught a little bit of Bell's palsy out of the blue, and he was 2.5 hours away from home. So I hopped in my truck and I told to call the ambulance because I didn't know if it was a stroke. Anyways, Bell's palsy, cause unknown, which that is always concerning to me. So we were just working today to get some follow appointments and see what is going on. Anyway, prayer for him if you got in. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here and get back to work because there is a lot going on right now. A couple pro bonos that I couldn't. There was no way I could not do it. But and my other job, my other work, other clients. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.